Hi, so in this video I am just going to be going through a list of that I've made of things in my life that I consider like assistive things that assist me get through life with chronic illnesses. I may use them daily, I may use them monthly, I may use them every other month, and it's just little things that help. And these are just things I kind of thought of off the top of my head with the past few days. So there are things I am missing. There are things, that other people use that maybe I don't use, or, there are a lot of things out there that could be considered like assistive devices, or things. So yeah, getting right into it. I have this little bag that I take everywhere with me pretty much. I used to just put everything in my purse and like just carry my purse around, but then I was like, nah, I'll go back and forth between putting it all in a bag, putting it in a purse, and then if I want to bring a bigger bag or stuff that doesn't fit in the purse, I just put the purse in another bag, like a tote bag or something. But now we're back in the everything's in a little bag phase. So I'm just gonna go through this bag. So first up we have gum. So I use this for anxiety, nausea kind of stuff. So basically there's this thing where like if you chew gum, it makes your brain think that you're safe. So if I'm feeling anxious, or like having a really bad like adrenaline rush, it'll help kind of calm me down. It's one of the like that and breathing techniques really helps. But also if I'm really nauseous, this helps. So yeah, I always have gum on me. This is kind of expired, but it still works. So next up, migraine meds, homeopathic Highlands migraine things. It works. It gets rid of the nausea. It helps me recover faster. It doesn't taste bad. So yeah, I really like these. I've been using them for a few years. Like 2 years ago, my mom bought them for me, and hadn't tried them. I got a really bad migraine. I'm like, you know what? Let's just try them. Let's see what happens. It disappeared. I was like, okay, cool. So these are awesome for me. They work for me. I also do for migraines. I have a doth piercing. I don't really think you can see that, but it's like a it's spelled D-A-I-T-H, but it's pronounced doth. And it's just like in the little, I don't know what that part of your ear is called. Some people it works, some people it doesn't. You have to hit the right spot. I was lucky and it worked. So that is another thing I have. But this is a little medication holder thingy, and I just have another piece of gum because what if I run out of packets? Like, I don't know actually what's in there. I have salt, and I have B12, ibuprofen, I have electrolyte pills. This is not sticking. And then I have some prescription anxiety medication in here, and allergy medication in case I start having allergic reaction to something because of food allergies. So that's probably very expired though. Actually, I just realized I put the allergy meds in there a while ago. I should probably need to change those. Okay, next up, hand lotion. This is just a little thing I keep on me. I like this, like, hand lotion. It works really well. My hands get dry very fast, especially with having to wash my hands a lot. And yeah, I really love this hand lotion. And then hand sanitizer, because can't always wash your hands, but then before, like, I take my meds or something, I would want to have clean hands. So hand sanitizer, an emesis bag thing. That's not true, I have had to use one. In public I've never had to use one, but this is very useful for somebody who gets nauseous very easily, and have developed throwing up from migraines sometimes, and sometimes a migraine will hit and all of a sudden I'm like, it gives me peace of mind. Mostly I've really only had to use it once, but it gives me peace of mind that, like, I'm not going to throw up everywhere and make a huge mess. It's going to be contained in a bag. So that's nice. Next up, LMNT. I love this stuff. This stuff makes me so happy. It makes my body happy. It's how I function and get through life. I just have a watermelon and an orange flavor in here. I think watermelon's probably my favorite out of all of them. And yeah, these just add to water, and if I'm feeling dehydrated, not good, and it helps. Band-aids. I'm very good at injuring myself. C-bands, nausea relief bands. I get motion sick with migraines, or just motion sick sometimes if I'm feeling dizzy. These help. I don't know, like one day, I don't remember why, but someone in my family had some, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling really motion sick, and I was like, motion sick stuff like this, that might help. It helps. you know, it doesn't completely get rid of it, but it helps enough to where I'm able to function, so that's nice. And then I have floss. I don't know why I have floss in here, but I have floss in here. And then my inhaler that I got when I got the flu a few years ago, and I still occasionally have breathing problems from getting the flu twice the last 2 winters. And yeah, that's been fun. So that's everything I have in this little bag. It all fits pretty well. Next up on the list that I made is heating and cooling things. So I have, oh, this is the neck one. I have this is an ice pack. It also could be heated up technically, but I use it as an ice pack mostly. And this goes like on the back of my neck kind of thing, especially I just recently had a shoulder back spasm, and this helped a lot. And it freezes pretty fast, and it's like a gel, like moldable, so I use it not just on my neck, I use it wherever I need ice. They also make like a cap thing that's really nice for if I'm getting migraines. And then heating, I did get like a really cheap $20 like little heating pad. I have like, you know, like plug-in heating pad, but like a portable one. I got a mini one a few years ago, a year and a half ago. And it recently stopped working and like, you know, getting too hot and like just not regulating itself. So I finally caved and got myself, I saved up and I got myself an Obi. I've seen these used a lot and it has been amazing for me. This one specifically is the Apollo 2.0, so it has TENS and red light therapy on it. So this has been really helpful. It's helpful for if I'm having trouble like regulating my temperature. It's helpful if I am feeling really nauseous because my body's not digesting stuff. And like whatever, you know, I feel nauseous sometimes, this will help. If I have cramps, it really helps. Like this thing is just, I've used it so much. I love it. I love it. And it has a cute little remote. So yeah, those are kind of heating and cooling things that I like to use. Ice packs, heating packs, those tend to help. Different things for different things work. Like sometimes for like a back spasm, ice helps or heat helps. I just have several different little things. These are just 2 examples of things I use that help. The next 2 things are 2 newer things that I've added to my collection. So one of them is, I mean, I wear glasses. I think, you know, if you look back at pretty much every video, I'm wearing glasses because I need glasses because I have an astigmatism and stuff. But something that recently my mom pointed out to me is these. These are migraine glasses from a brand called Zenni, Zenni. And so I decided to try them out when I got new glasses this year. So far, they're pretty cool. If I am having like a lot of eye tension, or, you know, starting to get a migraine, or it's a time of where I know I'm gonna start getting the migraine, like because of the weather or something, I put them on and my eyes relax. It does make everything pink, which my first sunset with them, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pink. Yeah, I forgot I was wearing pink glasses. So that was really funny. But yeah, these are so far, I mean, I don't know if I'll get them again next year. I'll have to see, you know, really how much they help. But so far I kind of like them. But I'm still not completely set. I know they work for a lot of people, and like once again I have like these get darker in the sunlight, and I have just regular sunglasses, so it's like that stuff also works. So I'll have to see if like this really does do a difference, or have some kind of difference. And the next thing is another newer thing, because it's helped the newer thing that I've been having. I've had some more orthostatic intolerance. I don't remember orthostatic intolerance. I'm bad words. That like I'm 99% sure is like POTS kind of thing. So I've had trouble like because I've gotten really sick a few times, being like mobile, like and not feeling dizzy, or just feeling kind of like I'll feel woo. And so I had seen some people like posting like, oh, like canes help, da da da, and I was like, huh, I don't know, but I feel like that's a thing. You always associate canes with like injury or like older people, you know, like that's a thing. You don't think of young people needing canes. And so I was just like, huh. And then I like, you know, kept seeing it, and then we went to an event, and walking around holding onto somebody's arm helped. Like I was having a lot of hard time getting around. Especially the event had a lot of stairs, and I was just not feeling well, but I like really wanted to go, and it was gonna be a chill thing. So I was like, okay, let's go. So since then, I was like, okay, after that event, I'm like, I'm ordering a cane. Like, I want to see if it'll really help. And it did. I now have 4. I keep one in my car and one in my mom's car. Those are the first two I got. And they collapse, but they don't collapse as small as the ones I'm about to show you. So I'm not like as obsessed with them, but they work. They do the job, right? But these two, I have this one that's really pretty. I'm not like, I like the handle, but it's wood, so it's like not super comfy for long periods of time. But it has pretty flowers on it, and it was like 10 bucks, 9 bucks on Amazon. And this one has butterflies and dragonflies, and it has a nice softer handle. But I like these. They help me if I'm having trouble like standing and I need to lean against something. There's nothing to lean against, or if I lean against something, it's gonna mess my posture and it's gonna end up having me hurting the next little bit. So, or if I'm, you know, needing to be mobile but I'm having trouble, like, you know, moving my body is important. It helps me function. So yeah, I have one in like pretty much my mom's car, my car, and then I have, you know, if I'm even the slightest suspicion that I might need it, I can collapse. This one, like, they collapse pretty small. Yep, just one more time that it collapses. So it collapses really small, and then it has a little thing. I just don't have it at the moment. So it collapses really small, and so I can just bring a tote bag and put it in there. I'm still trying to figure out a way. I want to figure out a way to attach it to my purse, without it hitting me and hurting me. So that's something I'm trying to figure out still. So another thing that I'm not going to show you because I don't know how I would, is lighting. So lighting is something to me that really bothers me. With migraines and just, you know, stuff, it tends to bother me. Hey, come say hi. And so I have a lot of different lighting options in my room, especially as it helps me like wind down for the night, to get like sleepy and go to sleep and stuff. So I have like really soft lighting. I don't get the bright LED white lights. Like I physically cannot. I hate those. They give me headaches. I hate them with a burning passion. I get very angry. But like in my room, I have like light behind my TV that tends to help at night, and I have like soft lighting and then stronger lighting, and that tends to really help. Next thing, water bottles. How long ago has it been? I feel like it's been 2 years, about 2 years since I discovered Owala. This one has a dent because, well, one, I rammed a pen into it at work, and the other one I dropped it on a concrete floor at work. But it still works perfectly fine. I still love it. I have two 24 ounces. This is a 40 ounce. I have a 32 ounce, and then I have a 40 ounce like tumbler with like a straw. But the reason I love the Owala Free Sip is because literally, like, it opens. You can drink out of the straw, or you can just like chug it, and like I love that. As somebody who likes to drink different ways, different times. Tucker's just like, you're talking, so you must pay attention to me. Yes, you are also an accessibility thing. Did you know that? She helps me regulate my body temperature, and she provides me emotional support, and she also alerts me of things, like my heart rate, or if I'm about to have an adrenaline spike and stuff. And if I know I'm having a really bad day, when she refuses to go on a walk with me, and it's not due to like it raining or something, because she's like, no, you can't. I'm like, oh, I'm actually not feeling great. So I could make her a service dog. However, she's likes people too much and is older, so I don't want to, you know, give her some more time interacting with people and just not make her a service dog. Oh, I forgot that I put sparkling water in that. But yeah, you are also a little accessibility tool. Huh. She's like, you're talking, so you're talking to me? And now you're holding me up like this, and I'm really confused. Huh. Okay. So yeah, water bottles. I have smaller ones so I can carry water around with me, but also I have to drink a lot of water. I drink about, at least 100 ounces a day. Most of the time more, because if I don't feel well. And a lot of the times it is electrolytes. Like, I start out my day with at least 20 ounces of electrolytes drink. So water bottles. Next up is a humidifier. So I have learned since being at school, where it was a mile from the ocean, and then, you know, constantly humid, to then coming back home where we're farther inland, and it doesn't always, you know, it's not always super humid. So I discovered, I was like, had really bad allergies and was super congested, and so I used a vaporizer, and I was like, whoa, I feel so much better in other areas too besides the congestedness. So I was like, let's try, once I'm feeling better, let's figure out if this helps. And it did continue to help. Like I felt like I slept better, so then I had more energy. I felt like I could breathe better. There's just a lot of things, like my skin felt better, a lot of things that I felt better from it. And so I got a humidifier. It was like super on sale, and I was like, cool, let's try this out. It also has a fun light, so I can have some more fun lighting options in my room, and it's helped a lot. I also have like a clock that monitors the humidity and temperature of my room, and if it drops below like something, or it's like a super dry out, or I'm starting to feel stuff, I'll turn it on and I'll feel better. So that's been really interesting learning, and I wouldn't have learned that if I hadn't gone to school somewhere where it's super humid. So I'm very grateful for that. Next up, I don't feel like getting up to grab it, but my Kindle and then a page turner, and I do have like a little stand to put the Kindle in, and then I can just literally sit there and just like click a button and read. So if I have days where I'm like, I physically can't hold a book, or my hands are hurting, or I can also adjust the text size on it, so if my eyes are bugging me, and also just to avoid the accumulating of books that I own, because I have a lot of physical books in my room, I can read on my Kindle, and that'll really help. And the page turner is really nice because holding it for long periods of time sometimes is not fun, and I'll mess with my hand too, so the page turner is really nice as well. Next up, I've talked about this in other videos, but my hair really bugs me, so having hair cutting scissors and then also thinning shears, game changer. I actually need to cut my hair soon because it's getting a little thick. I need to thin it out a bit. But like the ease of just being like, okay, I can just do this. I don't have to make an appointment. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just do it was really nice, especially when I was up at school, because there's really only one person that I have found that will actually thin out my hair to what I want it to be, because they're always like, really, but then like you won't have hair. And I'm like, no, I will. Trust me. I do this all the time. Like, just thin it out more, please. Or like they just won't listen. So it's just something I don't want to deal with. So I have one person who like I know will thin it out properly and like actually listen to me, because I've seen her like forever. But other than that, it's like hard to find. So it's like, it's with COVID and everything, I just learned how to do it myself, and now I just tend to do it myself. And then along with that, hair clips. Right now I have like a scrunchie in my hair, but a lot of the times it hurts to have my hair up like this, and so I'll have to use like a hair clip, and like it's more distributed. Or I also have like a banana clip, so it just like goes like this kind of thing, and it's like a ponytail kind of thing. Those really help for when I need my hair out of my face, but if I put my hair up, I'm gonna get a headache, so using those helps as well. Next up is clothing. So I am somebody who loves pants that have elastic waistbands, because buttons sometimes bug me, or sometimes I get super bloated throughout the day, and having my pants be able to move with me is really nice. And then it's also really comfortable, like, and then I love it when they're like actual pants, you know what I mean, like canvas pants or something. That's always really fun for pants, and they're usually very soft and like comfortable. Pretty much all of my clothing is soft and comfortable. I don't have any clothes that aren't soft and comfortable because I don't wear them, so I don't have them. So like things like that, having like layers, like I'll wear a tank top and then a sweater, so then if I get warm I can still take off the sweater. Having different layers, or things that are really soft, and like seams and tags, things like that will bug me, but also cause me pain a lot of the times. It's not so bad anymore. It's gotten a lot better, but when I was first sick, like my clothes hurt. I couldn't have like this. I could not have worn this when I first got sick, because it's too close to my throat. Like having anything, like if it gets a little high like this, it bugs me, but like having it like right here, it doesn't really bug me. So I've gotten a lot better in that sense, but it is still something that bugs me slightly, and so I have to be conscious when I'm buying clothes, kind of thing, of like, will this work for me? And then I do also do something with my clothing where I have a bunch of cozy clothes that people would consider PJs. However, they're not PJs to me. They're actually not all of them, like really not, a lot of them aren't PJ looking, but like I consider them PJs, but like they're not clothes I sleep in. I only like will have cozy days, and then like today I'm having a cozy day, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and then I have like these waffle pants that are super soft, and they have pockets. That's huge too. And so things like that like will really help me differentiate and sleep better, and just be like, okay, I'm awake now, so I'm gonna put on comfy clothes still, but I'm not in PJs. So I only sleep in the PJs, so then I feel more productive and like can sleep better, and just all that kind of thing. And last thing that I came up with on my list is the back of my car. Basically, the back of my car has my old mattress topper, like memory foam mattress topper folded up, and some pillows and a blanket. And then I can just sit in the back of my car. So if, say, I'm having a really bad day, but I need to leave the house, I need to go outside, but I don't have the energy to set up, like, you know, like a blanket on the ground or something like that, or it's not gonna be comfortable, I can literally just open up the back of my car, sit, and just chill out there for a bit, and, like, then close up my car and go back inside. And, like, I don't necessarily, like, I haven't gone anywhere, but I'm out of the house, and I'm getting fresh air and stuff like that. So, like, I'm having a really bad day, I can just go sit out there in the car and just feel better. So that's been something that I've really enjoyed getting back. Like, I always have kind of had some version of that, but now I have like a super set in stone kind of one, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really nice to be able to just like go sit out there in the sun, or, you know, just sit outside and get fresh air. And then I'm like kind of leaving the house, getting outside, but if I'm having really bad, like I don't have to actually go anywhere. I don't have to put in a bunch of time and effort that I don't have, but I'm still getting the benefits of being outside and getting fresh air and stuff. So yeah, that is my list of random assistive things in my life that help me with my chronic illnesses. I'm curious if anybody has any other ideas or any other little things that they use. I'm sure, like, I'm gonna end this video and be like, oh my gosh, this and this and this, you know, there's so many things that like I use that are so helpful and useful. So let me know if anybody else has any other ideas and things that they use that they love, because I always like getting more ideas from other people too. I mean, like, I found out about canes, and I found out about like half of the things in this video through like videos or posts and, you know, stuff like that from people who are chronically ill, and being like, oh, this is a thing or that, and like, you know, and it's really helped me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully something in here helped you or gave you an idea. And please share your ideas, and have a great day. Bye.